Have you ever really thought about the story behind the food you eat? Today, we're not just going to talk about a fruit. We're going to talk about a legend, a character with a history that's just as rich and sweet as its pulp. This is the incredible story of the Fazli mango.
So first, let's just talk about size. A single Fazli mango, it can weigh up to 1.5 kilograms. To put that in perspective, that's like holding a whole bag of sugar in the palm of your hand. It really is a gentle giant in the fruit world. And that impressive size? Well, that's just where the story begins.
But what's so fascinating is that a mango this big, this famous, doesn't have some fancy scientific name. Nope. Its name actually comes from a person, from a simple, kind of charming, and slightly confusing chat that happened over 200 years ago.
And that brings us right to the legend of Fazli Bibi. See, this isn't some slip corporate branding story. This is pure folktale, an accidental naming that's been lovingly passed down for generations.
Okay, so picture this. It's the 1800s, in a region called Gore. There's this small, humble hut, and in the yard stands this magnificent mango tree. Now this tree was the pride and joy of an elderly woman named Fazli Bibi, and everyone knew its fruits were just unbelievably delicious.
So, of course, word gets around. It eventually reaches the local British collector, a fella named Rajvansh. He's intrigued, so he decides he has to go see this tree for himself. Fazli Bibi, so proud of her mangoes, graciously offers him some of the perfectly ripe, juicy fruit.
And this is where the story takes that wonderful, unexpected turn. The collector is blown away by the flavor and asks for the mango's name. But maybe because of the language barrier, she misunderstands him. She thinks he's asking for her name, so she just says, Fazli Bibi. And just like that, it stuck. The name stuck, and she became a part of this amazing fruit story forever.
So, we know how it got its name, which is a great story. But a name is only part of it. What about the mango itself? I mean, what gives it that incredible taste, that massive size? Well, it turns out it's all about the very land where it grows. Okay, let's break this down, because this table really tells you what it's like to eat a Fazli. We already know it's huge, but look at the description of the pulp. Firm but juicy, mouth-melting. That's a really rare combo. It's not stringy, it's not mushy, it has a real substance to it. And with almost no fiber, every single bite is just pure, sweet, fragrant mango.
And that amazing quality, it comes from right here. The Malda district of West Bengal is blessed with this incredibly rich alluvial soil, which is basically a gift from 3 major rivers. This unique geography, you might call it terroir, it creates the absolute perfect home for the Fazli to get its signature sweetness, size, and aroma. It's a fruit that's literally been shaped by the land itself.
The Fazli is also special because of when it shows up to the party. Take a look at the Malda mango season. While other famous types like the Humsagar are wrapping up, the Fazli is just getting started. It's a late bloomer, which means it extends the joy of mango season, arriving right when you think the best is already over.
And because of that one-of-a-kind texture and its late arrival, the Fazli has become a true hero, not just for eating fresh, but in kitchens and factories for generations.
I mean, don't get me wrong. Eating a fresh slice of Fazli is an experience all on its own, but it's also incredibly versatile. That rich pulp is perfect for making jams and juices. Its firm texture makes it the absolute star of pickles and chutneys. And it's the key ingredient in a unique Bengali delicacy called soto, which is this amazing, chewy, sun-dried mango leather that basically preserves the taste of summer for months.
This quote here just nails it. It's that perfect balance. It's juicy, but it's firm. It's sweet, but not too sweet. That makes it the perfect all-arounder. It doesn't just fall apart when you try to pickle it, and it doesn't get all watery when you make it into jam. It is simply the ideal mango for getting creative in the kitchen.
So, from Fazli Bibi's backyard to the global market, the Fazli's journey just keeps going. And in our modern world, that means protecting its identity with a very special kind of honor.
And that honor is called a geographical indication, or a GI tag. The easiest way to think of it is like the champagne label. You can't just call any sparkling wine champagne, right? It has to come from that specific region in France. A GI tag is that same kind of promise. It's a legal guarantee of authenticity and origin.
And here it is. This is the official document from India, granting the Malda Fazli Mango its GI status back in 2008. This certificate, it's more than just a piece of paper. It's a formal recognition of that deep, unique connection between this mango and the land of Malda.
But hold on, the story doesn't end there. The Fazli mango is part of a shared heritage that existed long before modern borders were drawn. It's also traditionally grown in the Rajshahi division of Bangladesh. And in 2021, Bangladesh also got a GI tag for the Rajshahi Fazli Mango, recognizing its own deep and unique history with this incredible fruit.
So, from a single tree in a small village, the Fazli, now protected by its GI status, has started a whole new chapter in its story, a truly global one.
A huge moment in this new chapter came in 2021 when the very first GI-certified shipment of Malda Fazli mangoes was exported to Bahrain. This wasn't just, a box of fruit. It was a cultural introduction, bringing the story and the taste of Fazli Bibi's mangoes to a whole new audience.
And this all fits into a much bigger picture. This chart shows just how much the world loves Indian mangoes. India is an absolute powerhouse when it comes to mango exports. So the Fazli's journey is part of this massive global appetite for all the unique and diverse mangoes that come from the subcontinent.
In the end, the Fazli mango is so much more than just a delicious, late-season treat. It's a taste of the soil of Malda. It's a piece of living folklore, and it's a symbol of a shared cultural heritage. It reminds us that sometimes the most ordinary things, like a mango from a backyard tree, can have the most extraordinary stories. Which really makes you wonder, doesn't it? What stories are hidden in the food you eat?